32.
Okay. Yeah. We see every day in the Syrian press violent attacks on the Sinai Agreement. At the same time, there's a lot of talk in the world about a new Golan Agreement. What has the Syrian government in its mind concerning the next step to peace?
Concerning the peace, we are very interested to the re-establishment of the peace in this area. We believe that it is an urgent need for all the people in this area. But any peace which is not based on justice will not be a lasting and just peace. So we believe that the peace should be re-established on this basis, and we believe that any step which is not done within the whole framework of the total solution will not lead to that peace.
Does it mean that you see only a Geneva conference as a next step?
The next step should be always enclosed within the total solution leading to the implementation of the resolution of the United Nations. Justice means the implementation of the United Nations resolutions, means the implementation of the principle of non-acquisition of territories by force, which is accepted and admitted by the whole international family, and means the guarantee of the rights of the Palestinian people according to the principles of justice and according to the resolutions of the United Nations, and particularly the resolution adopted in last December, number 3236.
But to fulfill these goals, do you, if I may say so, lean to one or both of the superpowers?
Of the?
Superpowers.
Superpowers.
On one side, you have a very good relation to the United States.
We have very good relations with the Soviet Union. We have not closed the doors with the United States. We are ready to maintain any dialogue with everybody, but always with the goal to reach this just peace, as I explained to you.
Why are you so much against the recent Sinai agreement? Make another step, another agreement that the PLO must be recognized, for instance, by the United States.
The PLO is the sole and legitimate representative of the Palestinian people, and it was agreed in the Arab summits that the PLO should represent the Palestinians. So I believe the PLO should be recognized, even both by Israel and the United States and all other parts.
How do you, because neither Israel nor the United States recognizes the PLO at the moment, how do you see the prospects for
well, let us say that any peace conference without the presence of the Palestinian people representatives will not be successful. The Palestinian cause, the Palestinian problem was and still is the origin of this bitter conflict. So if we can't find any solution to the origin of the conflict, we can never find a solution to the total problem. Second, the Palestinian people exists, and there are more than 2 million people living, as you know, in very bad conditions of life and living as refugees. So it is unhuman, it is illogical to leave this problem outstanding and to not find a final solution for it. It is a main essential condition for the just peace.
See, your recent accord with Jordan, I mean on political, military, economic...
The coordination, yes.
Yes, cultural fields.
Yeah.
Is that a direct consequence of the Sinai Agreement?
Our cooperation and coordination with Jordan is always based on our principle to improve the Arab solidarity and to improve the Arab coordination everywhere. So it is,
Sorry.
but it is
Well,
just
sorry, we ran out of film. We have to change. Let's go, Claire.
33.
Yeah, let's go.
Your recent coordination with Jordan on certain fields, military, political, economical, and cultural, is that a direct consequence of the Sinai Agreement?
No, it is not a reaction of the Sinai Agreement, but it is a Syrian initiative concerning the strengthening of the Arab solidarity. It is a step to improve the Arab solidarity and the Arab coordination. We believe that we should be united, and we are in all fields extending our efforts to reach the Arab solidarity. So it is a step in this concern.
On November the 30th, the present mandate for the UNDOF, the UN force, expires. What do you think will happen either before or on that date? Will
We
the mandate
have-
be in
In another region, I think about Iraq.
Iraq, yes.
Is that only a question about the waters, or is it a political question?
Unfortunately, the water question was just a pretext of the Iraqi leader to create this misunderstanding and to create this crisis. Because, as you know, we used to give to Iraqi more than 50% of the total of the quantity of waters coming from Turkey. We used to give recently more than 75%, and maybe all the Iraqi needs in water. But we asked our Iraqi brothers to proceed to an agreement concerning the partition of the waters. Until now, they haven't replied to such an invitation.
That means that it is a question about, it is a fight between two wings of the bad party.
Well, it could be a question of intransigence of Iraqi leaders based on personal reasons only, not more.
Doctor, the last question. Do you think more peaceful steps can be taken with the present attitude? It is reported in the press that Syria looks very seriously on the present situation in Lebanon. Why?
Yes, we are deeply concerned about the situation in Lebanon because we have many common interests with Lebanon. We have traditional and historical relations with Lebanon. As you know, Lebanon and Syria used to represent one country before. We have many Syrian citizens living in Lebanon. We have long borders, common borders with Lebanon. And for Lebanese, it's the same. We cannot separate at all the common interests of Syria and Lebanon. That's why I believe that Syria is the main country who have to be interested in Lebanon crisis, and we have take steps to make a mediation in the recent crisis in Lebanon, and I think the Syrian mediation was very useful.
Many Lebanese fear that the Israelis one day could invade the southern part of Lebanon. Do you have the same fear?
Well, I